The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi, Sandy Vicani, Insurance Agency Marketing. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule this morning to attend such a really nice webinar in regards to single premium life. Again, my name is Sandy. I head up our life division here at IAMS, and just want to go through a couple things before we start into this, again, important webinar. So if you sell long-term care, annuities, anything like that, you must and have to sell the single premium life. You're missing so many sales. So what we're going to look at here is IAMS Builder. So every time you refer an agent over to IAMS and they get contracted, you get $50. When that agent starts writing and placing business with IAMS, we pay you with 20 basis points off of each piece of placed business thereafter. And that's indefinite. That does not come out of your commission. It does not come out of their commission. That comes directly from IAMS as a thank you for entrusting us with that referral. We also have for all of our agents something called a marketing reimbursement account. And what that is it kind of is similar to a business savings account. So when you place $100,000 of premium with us, whether that's life, annuity, MedSep, combination thereof, we put in $100 in that account. That account continues to build. It transfers over each year. It never goes away. So when you have a business expense, whether it's a computer you purchased for your business, a seminar program, website, whatever the case may be, submit that invoice over to IAMS, and then we pay up to 50% of that invoice as long as that much money is in that account. We also have something for our brand new agents in the first 6 months of getting contracted with us called a new producer builder. And that new producer builder, once you place $100,000 in your first 6 months, you can choose a 2-year producer website that we create and manage for you, or you can choose a $750 cash bonus. If you like to hold off and you think, gosh, I'm going to do $300,000 of place business with IAMS in my first 6 months, you can choose a $1,500 gift card. You can choose that $2,000 and put into that marketing reimbursement account that we just spoke about a few moments ago. Or you can choose a Social Security program and 3,000 piece mailing. If you'd like to hold off because you think, gosh, I'm going to go gangbusters here, place $500,000 of business with IAMS, again, life, annuity, MedSep, combination thereof, you can choose a 4,000 piece mailing and seminar coaching with a top producer of ours, Dave Pimper, a 5,000 piece mailing and seminar coaching with another top producer of ours, Matt Gill. Or you can choose my favorite, and anyone who attends the academies that I hold, they hear me say this every time, and I'm going to continue to say this every time. This is my absolute favorite, is a Ritz-Carlton Travel Rewards Getaway. So you get to plan your own destination. And again, nothing coming from your commission on that. This is all from IAMS as a thank you for entrusting us with your business. Strong back office support. We know a lot of agents don't have set admin or even a brick and mortar place to go to. I mean, a lot of agents work out of their cars, and so what are in between appointments. So what we do here at IAMS is just try to build a strong back office support for you. And how we do that is when you first get contracted with us, we set you up on paperless contracting. You fill it out once. If you like to get contracted with any other carrier, you just give us a call and we get that set up for you. We go over case design assistance and find out what's the best annuity for your client. Should they take an income rider? What's the best single premium life or IUL policy? We send out forms, run your quotes. We have expert sales coaching. Again, we have the resources if you're looking at needing a form or an educational video. We have those for you. And I think really important out of all of this is submission to commission. And what I mean by that is when you submit an application to us, we scrub that application, make sure nothing's missing. give you a call, let you know we have it. If we are missing any information, get that information from you. We order exams and labs, and we send it to the carrier all the same day. We follow that case every 3 days through the underwriting process. It doesn't mean that we're bothering you every 3 days. It just means that we are looking at that case and touching that case every 3 days to make sure it stays on track, to get out the door and to get you paid just as quickly as possible. So if you see our Life and Annuity Academy, our Life and Annuity News book, our Life and Annuity Academy, our website, newsletters, anything like that, that goes through our creative marketing team. Such a strong team between Jacob and Sean. You cannot go wrong with either of them. They do just a great job on your handouts, flyers. If you have a logo or you don't have a logo, we can create and design that for you. Personal website, you may have one that looks a little tired or needs refreshed, or you don't have one. Again, we can create and manage that for you. Online newsletters, social media advertising, that's just so big right now. So if you have Facebook and you see those ads on Facebook and you're wondering how you can do that, Jacob and Sean are able to help you do that. So we'll get that created, make sure that your name is out there and your agency's name is out there just as much as possible to bring in more business. Our website, oh gosh, I'm in this website all day long, every day, all day long. It is www.iamsinc.com. So when you call me up and say, Sandy, I need a term quote, or I need a UL quote, or I need to get a form, this is where I go. You're able to run term and UL quotes. You're able to pull up applications, pull up forms. There's current industry link and news there. If you like to pull up and see who our top 5 MIGA rates are, you can do that. You can pull up you can pull up our webinar calendar and take a look at our webinar calendar to see what's coming up, as well as our recorded webinars. So if you like to just go through our library and view at your leisure any recorded webinars, you're able to do that. You can pull up if your E&O is renewing or you need E&O. We have a great resource in there for you under support. Just click on that link and you can just kind of look around and see if the rates there that run about $400, $450, it would be competitive for you. And then, of course, we have our great resource sales library, a ton of educational videos for you describing key man, buy, sell, premium finance, annuities, any quote sheets that you may need. Those are there as well. So it's a good source to have. It's available to you 24/7. If you haven't registered, I suggest that you do. It's a great opportunity. So I'll put out a poll question on our wealth management. So basically, when the DOL ruling came out, we are trying to figure out here at IAMS what was the best way for our agents to capture as much revenue as possible so their client base wouldn't have to go outside of them. And so we came up with IAMS Wealth Management. So it's a great opportunity for agents to increase revenue through managed money fees. You're able to offer just a variety of products and services. And really important here is you're viewed differently by your clients. You strengthen that relationship because you are now a fiduciary. So with all the changes that have happened with the DOL, the termination of several parts of it, but don't get too comfortable because that DOL ruling is not going away. There's several changes to it. So checking yes to this poll question is just answering your questions. Do I need a Series 65? What if I don't want to get a Series 65? How do I capture these funds? So great opportunity. Again, check yes. We'll answer your questions, let you know currently where we stand with the DOL ruling and what is coming down the pike there, and we'll be happy to help you with those. Our Life and Annuity Academy, gosh, great opportunity. This is industry recognized. Again, checking yes is just asking for additional information. So this is a 2-day training event. This is going to be March 13th through the 15th, and this will be in Dallas, Texas. And we pay for everything for you, gosh, from your airfare, your lodging, your meals. We pull agents from across the United States and go over different sales ideas and strategies and indexed annuities and how to unravel them. We go over different industry threats and trends and how to overcome client objections, seminar systems for your specific area, whether that means, cookies and coffee in a library to a more formal sit-down seminar where you're serving dinner, large life case marketing, the infinite banking concept or that bank on yourself concept, single premium life and how to utilize qualified funds to turn into income tax-free death benefit, different income riders as sales topics. Again, great opportunity. It's 2 days. It's packed full of great information. You get to talk to other agents all over the United States. We choose between 35 and 40. So get the registration or check yes for this. We'll see if it's a great fit for you and if you're interested. The only way that you're able to attend this is you're going to need to make sure that you're contracted with IME. So again, anyone who's not, please get contracted with us. So in addition to high commissions and all the great trips that different carriers are offering, we here at IMES thought it was really important to, offer our agents and their guests a trip as well. And so what we did is created the 2019 Marketing Summit, and that runs August 25th through the 29th in 2019, and that is at the Ritz-Carlton in Naples, Florida. Absolutely beautiful. Invitational period here. Geez, we want as many people to attend as possible, so we extend our invitational periods out from January 1st, 2018, all the way through June 30th, 2019. The only way to attend is, again, make sure you're contracted and writing and placing business with us, and you can do that with a combination of $3 million of annuity premium, $1.5 million of MedSup premium, $2.25 million of single premium life, $250,000 of life target premium, or $600,000 of long-term care premium. We have agents that attend each year. They think of it as a family reunion, which we are just very fortunate and honored that they do. The IMES family and our agents, we just hold that very near and dear to our heart. So we hope everyone, as many as people can attend as possible. So again, if you'd like to attend, the only way to get there is make sure you're contracted and writing business with us. So what I'm going to go over now is defanging the single premium life myth. There's so many objections that people have in their mind that the reason why you can't sell it. So we're going to go over why agent thinks it's too complicated and utilizing qualified or non-qualified funds, why agents believe annuities are so much easier, underwriting is just too tough, it takes too long, and then we'll go over each of those on why you should sell it, who is a prospect. But first off, agents think it's just too complicated. It's life insurance. And with life insurance, gosh, you're going to have to wait 3 or 4 months before you can get paid, and that's not the case. So there's different product types with single premium life. You can do all with a guaranteed death benefit. You can do a whole life product. You can do an index life. You can do a universal life. We're not expecting you to have your master's in life insurance. We're the product experts. You don't have to be. So this is where that case design comes in really handy. So when we look at qualified versus non-qualified, for qualified funds, we're able to transfer qualified funds right over into and turn those funds into an income tax-free death benefit. And so you think, gosh, you can't go from life to annuity, and typically you can. However, with this single premium life, you can. Instead of the client getting taxed let's use easy numbers here on $100,000 that they're transferring over. What we do is we break that up into an internal SPIA that's built inside that life policy. So they transfer $100,000. It purchases a $200,000 death benefit, for example, and then the client would receive a 1099 each year for either 7 years or 10 years, depending upon their age. It improves tax-free transfer to the beneficiaries. It counts toward RMDs, and it breaks up annuities. So when clients don't want to invest their money in the market right now because it's just so volatile, they have enough annuities and they're asking you, well, what should I do? Instead of just putting it into another annuity, let's take a look at single premium life as a great option for them. And of course, we accept non-qualified funds as well. So it's a true single premium. You get a maximum death benefit. You get accelerated benefits with those nursing home health care benefits, and they're all built into one. We hear, gosh, annuities are easier than single premium life. Look how comparable they are. A single premium life is built for an annuity producer, so it mimics an annuity. We have on an annuity, you get up to 10% commission on an annuity. That's a difficult thing to find. Here with a single premium life, you get up to 15%. Turnaround time is actually much lower than that. Turnaround time, if you submit an app and check within 48 hours, we're turning that around. Where with an annuity, it's up to 1 week. Return of premium, there is a return of premium feature in there. People do get bonused on their money. It's just like an annuity. So, up to a 12% bonus. It's a 3% guaranteed interest rate with single premium life. And it's 1% on an annuity. There is no exam whatsoever. Sorry, I just want to make sure. I'm just looking to make sure that everyone has. The screen went down, so I want to make sure everyone can see the screen. If you can see the screen, if you could just let me know, I would greatly appreciate it. So I'll continue. So there's never any type of exams or labs. There's no product training for you as the agent. You're approved or declined. Free withdrawals, you can do up to 10% free withdrawals, whether, again, it's on the single premium life or the annuity. And then, of course, those accelerated death benefits, those go income tax free. Up to the IRS guidelines. Chargeback, again, very similar with an annuity. It's up to 2 years, and that would be on surrender, not on death. Issue ages are 0 to 95, and with an annuity, you can go up to age 90. It's tax deferred. Big difference here is tax-free transfer at death. So yes for a single premium life, no on an annuity. And as many of you know, when that annuity transfers at death, those funds are taxed at that beneficiary's income tax bracket, which is typically a lot higher than what it is for the annuitant. Where with single premium life, that goes income tax free, which really helps offset any tax issues that the client may have. So then we hear, well, that sounds great. I hear this all the time. That sounds great, Sandy, but, my client's uninsurable or underwriting is too tough. We provide field underwriting support. So just give us a call and let us know what it is that you're concerned about with your client. What you think is a decline for your client is not necessarily a decline. We shop our different carriers. We have 9 different carriers. Typically, the carriers start at a table 4 and they end at a table 8. Some examples of just standard issue, if the client, a 3-year mark is really what we're looking at. Heart attack 3 years ago, we're good to go. Cancer with remission, date of last treatment, it says 4, however, we are looking at 3 years. So 3 years from date of last treatment. Diabetes is if they're on the pill form or if they're on insulin. We just need to make sure that that A1C is below 8. Even at below 8, it's really not well controlled, but we're still able to get approvals on that. And even a pacemaker, after 2 years, we are able to get approved, and that's at that table 4. Heart attack 2 years ago, if we've had cancer with remission, 2 years, stroke after 2 years, that would be at that table 8. So don't think because your client had cancer or they've had a heart attack with stents or a bypass that we are unable to take them on single premium life. This isn't just built for preferred clients. This is built for clients that have health history. So please don't disqualify your clients without giving us a call. We hear the processing time is too long, and it's really not. So you can either do an e-app or you can complete a paper app, and it's a telephone interview. So as soon as you get done filling out that application, you call for the telephone interview. Same apps that are on the application, they'll ask on the telephone interview. And while they're doing that, they're pulling up the client's prescription history and MIB codes. You will know right there on the phone whether or not the client has been approved or declined. Again, I want to repeat that. You will know immediately right there on the phone whether or not your client is approved or declined. There's a 5 to 10 day turnaround time depending on if you're mailing regular mail, a paper app, and a check. Otherwise, if you're overnighting the check, overnighting the app, or if you did an e-app and you're overnighting the check itself, then typically it's a 24, 48 hour turnaround time. And of course that extends if we're going after 1035 monies. Again, absolutely no exams, no labs. So just set those expectations. And especially if they're already, looking to give you $100,000 or $50,000, don't even look for additional monies for the single premium life. Just break up and split the money that they're currently giving you. Put half of it in an annuity. Put half of it in single premium life. You'll find that most of the time your commission actually goes up, and then you're helping your client diversify that money. So why should you sell single premium life? You're a great annuity producer. You're a great long-term care producer. You're a great med-sup producer. It's what you know. It's what you're good at. Well, this helps your clients. It helps your clients not only on the long-term care and home health care benefits that they're concerned about, but it reduces future taxes for beneficiaries. Your clients have been declined for long-term care because they've had a knee replacement or they're in physical therapy for carpal tunnel. Those are declinable actions with long-term care. However, with single premium life, they are not. This helps you through the slumps. We're not asking for you to ditch what you know and what you're good at. We're saying integrate this with what you're already doing. If you say, gosh, I don't have any leads, I need some help, go back through your annuity book of business, go back through your long-term care and med-sup, and look for them. 10% withdrawals, if they're not utilizing them for annuities, put those in single premium life. Any RMD that the client's receiving, put that through single premium life. Old UL or whole life policies, or those UL policies that are imploding from the 80s and 90s that they're still making payments on, or, their monies are disappearing. Before that money's gone, put that into single premium life. It will help you also find annuity sales because you think you may have all of that client's annuity sales, and for some reason or another, they purchased annuities somewhere else. Well, I don't have any annuities to give you. However, I do have this one annuity. So you may not write single premium life, but you may find another annuity sale. And it helps solidify your existing client relationships. They know you're not going over just to sell another annuity. They know that you're thinking about their beneficiaries, how it's going to affect them, their long-term care needs, how it would affect their bottom line. And again, you get up to 15% commission. So you make monies on the annuities, which is always great, that aren't paying you future commissions. So you've been paid once. Let's take those annuities and get you paid more. So who exactly is a prospect? I went over it just a little bit here. Any annuity client, so any annuitants that are not drawing for income, let's use those 10% free withdrawals. Let's utilize those RMDs. Any MedSup clients, typically MedSup, they say, oh, I can't afford it, or, I just don't have any extra monies, but they forgot they took out a policy when they were married, 30, 40 years ago, and there's $5,000 or $10,000 sitting in there. Let's take that money and utilize that and make it work better for them. We have a product that protects from Medicaid spend down. So if they're concerned about Medicaid at all and having to spend down that money, we, for several states, can go up to $15,000, and it's all on a guarantee issue basis, and protect that money from Medicaid spend down. Any of those, again, old UL policies that are imploding, they were, and I was around at that time, they were illustrated at 8 and 9%, and it's just not sustainable. Let's take whatever money's left before it's spent and before it's gone and put that into a paid up single premium life policy. And then long-term care clients, of course, anyone who is declined for long-term care or can't or will not pay for those really expensive and actually difficult to find standalone policies, they're a great single premium life client because they don't want to pay for a policy that they may use it or lose it. And so why do that? Let's look at this hybrid policy that they're automatically built in. They don't have to worry about that replaced knee or replaced hip or that physical therapy that they're getting and getting declined for long-term care, because once you're approved for single premium life, you're approved for the whole product along with those great nursing care, home health care benefits. This is a really good hybrid product. I can't stress enough. So what I'm going to do is just put out one last poll question while we ask questions, and that's if you want more information on single premium life. So let's see what poll questions we have, or questions that we have. So wanted to remind everyone as well that you will be receiving this as a recording or a recorded webinar. So I'll make sure to get that sent out to you today. So if you'd like to scroll back or just watch at your leisure, you're more than welcome to do that. Wanted to again, just say thank you. Really do appreciate everyone's time. It doesn't look like we have many questions, or who is the provider is one. So we have several different carriers to choose from. We have 9 total. So you're more than welcome to give me a call, or when I contact you, we can go over all of those carriers. Again, we're not trying to put someone into one specific carrier. We have ranked 3rd in the nation here with single premium life. We're very proud of that. We work hard with one specific carrier. We're number 1. So again, we know our single premium life. We just want to make sure you're not missing any additional sales because there's fear or the unknown on how to sell this. Again, everyone will receive a recorded version of this. You'll have that later on this afternoon. If you're like us, we are expecting a massive, severe snowstorm with lots of snow. So if you are as well, everyone please be safe and careful. If you're somewhere sunny, I envy you. Keep those flip-flops on. We'll be having our snow boots on. So have a great weekend. Again, any questions, of course, please give me a call. My name is Sandy Vicanti. Phone number here is 800-255-5055. Thank you. Bye-bye.